Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. Another vlog about whatever we want to talk about. Yesterday's vlog was kind of weird. I switched cameras. I went from the GoPro Session 4 that I usually use to my Panasonic Lumix. Forgot to add my mic, so you heard a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind background. It was terrible. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to adjust that. But yeah, welcome. What are we gonna talk about today? Talk about anything we want. This whole Donald Trump thing is kind of bothering me. You know, it's like, God, this president, or this not my president. How annoying can he be? This man just thinks oh God, it just irks me. I can't talk about it. What do we got to do to impeach him? What's the steps of impeaching a president? You know, he fires the acting attorney general because she didn't want to listen to what he wanted to do when it comes to the immigration. I mean, she stood for what she believed in, and she gets fired for that? I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a clause somewhere where it says she can stand for what she believes in, right? And the worst part about the whole thing is, if we did get rid of Trump, Vice President is Pence, and he's not as good or even better than Trump. I mean, if we had a better Vice President, then I think a lot of people would really try to push for the impeachment of Trump. But Pence, I'd rather have Hunter Pence as Vice President. So at least everything he'll be doing is like, yes, yes, yes. Hunter Pence, do you hear me? We need you to run for office. Saw this funny thing on the way to work. I see 5 shoes, 2 pairs and a single. Someone is missing a shoe, or someone's walking around with 1 shoe, or someone has 5 feet. I don't know. Let's talk about something positive. Who watched the New Edition video, or the New Edition story? Anybody out there watched it? What do you guys think about it? My biggest thing is they had Ralph T either as tall as Michael Bivins or shorter. Yeah, they were just actors, and they probably found the best guy who can sing and sound like Ralph T. But they could have found a shorter Michael Bivins. I mean, the guy who plays Hakeem in Empire did a really good job being Michael Bivins, but I just didn't see the whole... Every time I kept watching it, they were standing next to each other. All I kept saying was, Ralph T is not as tall or shorter than Michael Bivins. This is not real. But all in all, it was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think they did the storyline well. A little surprised on a lot of the outcomes. Like, no one ever knew that Ricky Bell was an addict as much as he was. Didn't realize that, you know, Ralph T was offered to do a solo career before the whole New Edition. It's a little crazy. We all didn't know that. You know, here we are liking this group for who they are and what they are. We all thought Bobby was the bad guy. Bobby is the bad guy, but we didn't think that everyone else had a little flaw in their attitudes. Still like them, still like New Edition. I'm glad they came out with a story. Finally came out with a story. And to me, what also is funny is, or what I think is weird, is right after episode 2, or was it, well, not episode 2, or the part 2 of New Edition, maybe it was part 3, BBD came out with a brand new album. It was, what, Three Stripes is the name of the new album? Kind of makes me wonder. It's like, okay, were you promoting the New Edition story and at the same time coming out with your new album? Was that kind of a promotion for the new album? And, you know, you always saw the executive producer was Michael Bivins. So Michael Bivins had a lot to do with it. And BBD, of course, is a Michael Bivins group. So how weird is that? How here we are watching a New Edition story, and right after or right before part 3, BBD's coming out with their new album. It's a lot of money stuff for me, and you know, watching their struggle and what they had to do, I guess I see why they want money and they need money. And with New Edition, what really made me laugh was, you know, the Johnny Gill character that they picked. Yeah, he can sing. Yeah, he can hit that deep voice. But he was too much of a pretty boy for me. We all know Johnny's ugly in real life. Johnny Gill is not a pretty man. I'm gonna get all these people hating on me for saying Johnny Gill is ugly. Come on, man. When he first came out and he did Rub You the Right Way or My, his eyes weren't even straight. He was cross-eyed. And that whole do-do-do-do-do. Like Johnny Gill, I'm just saying the character they picked was a pretty boy. They should have found someone a little uglier. Back in the days when KMEL used to do this show called Talent Tuesdays, you call in the radio show, you have a talent, you could rap, you can sing, you could do whatever you want. I called in and did a Johnny Gill impression, not thinking a lot of people would hear it, because it was early in the morning and people should have been up getting ready to go to school or already at school. But I did it. I went up there, I called, and I did the doo-doo-doo, and got flushed down the toilet. And if you remember the show, you remember what it was like. You get flushed down the toilet, and then they clown you on the radio for a while. I was getting so many calls from everybody saying that I just heard you on the radio. What the hell? People laughing at me. And from this day on, I still get people who make fun of me. But you know what? I tried. I did it. It was funny. I wasn't trying to win. I was just trying to be funny. And it was funny. To me, it was funny. New Edition was a big influence on a lot of people growing up. I mean, you know, we listened to a lot of their music and we sang along with their music. But there's something that we did when we were kids, when we were younger. The song If It Isn't Love was popular and a lot of people was, you know, jamming to it, dancing to it. But the video was so, it was like the well choreographed video was just like something that we all wanted to do. We were like, wow, you know. And then finding out the guy Brooke from the story was the reason behind the whole, you know, how they danced and did all that choreography. But me, my cousins, and my sister decided we can do that too. We can make a video. We can do If It Isn't Love. So we watched the video and tried to get that first part of the video where they're turning with their arms up. We tried to get that part down, and we did it over and over again till we finally got it. We had fun making the video. That was the whole purpose of the video, was having fun doing it. We did like 3 different scenes or 3 different types. I was Ralph T in one scene, and then my cousin was Ralph T in the other scene, and we were just doing the dance, and it was hysterical. It was funny. Yes, someone lost a tape, and it was VHS, and you know, we were trying to find the tape. My mom put it in a box somewhere, and I think donated the box to Goodwill. And someone out there, if you have my New Edition tape that we did If It Isn't Love on or with, please return it to me. Let me know. I'll give you a 12-inch single of If It Isn't Love, if you can bring it back to me. Even now, everyone makes fun of us because we know certain dance moves. We know what, when their arms are swinging around, we know how to do it because we did it and we practiced it. So whenever New Edition's in concert or the song comes out, we're like right there. We're ready to do the dance. If It Isn't Love. All right, guys. Have to end this vlog. I want to say thank you for watching. For all you that subscribed, thank you. For all of you who watched, thank you. I'm trying to get to 100 likes. Actually, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. So the more subscribers I can get, the better it is for me. So if you can help me out that way, that'll be great. Thank you again. And to end the vlog, always remember, stay positive, keep moving forward. That's the way of life.
Bye.